Our next guest says President Trump's tariff boom is leading a major manufacturing shift, and the mainstream media totally missing it. Let's welcome in Marlin Steel CEO Drew Greenblatt, who joins us now. All right, a major shift, Marlin. Where, when, and how? And I mean, we're seeing this with the president's tariff strategy.
It's happening right now. This is fabulous news for the American factory worker. All of a sudden, we have all these opportunities that didn't exist just a couple months ago. I mean, finally, we have a tax policy that encourages us to invest today in America with equipment so we could have great tools for our teammates. Right now, we have a situation where all the countries in Europe, in China, Europe and Japan and in England, they're saying to themselves, you know what, we shouldn't build in England anymore. We shouldn't build in France or Germany anymore. We shouldn't build in Japan anymore. You should build in America. It's a massive shift. It's very positive for the American factory worker.
What industries, with Marlin Steel, that given the industries that you touch, what industries are you talking about? But also, I'm asking this for Larry Kudlow, but how much is with the One Big Beautiful Law, the full expensing for new factory investments, how much will that impact factory construction, you think?
This is going to be huge, and it's going to be fast. What's going to happen is, if you're an owner of a Japanese company or an owner of a French or German company, you're going to say to yourself, look, I got higher energy costs in Europe or Japan. I have much more regulations. My taxes are very burdensome. However, if I move to America, which is my biggest market, I won't have that headwind of 15% tariffs. So it makes all kinds of sense to move quickly and build in America so you don't have the 15% tariff. And they're going to start building factories in America, hiring local American workers. They're going to be paying 80 grand, 90 grand, 100 grand a year in compensation to build in America. And then they're going to have to buy local boxes from the local box company, pallets from the local pallet company. They're going to buy baskets from Marlin Steel. We have factories in Indiana, factories in Michigan, factories in Baltimore. We're going to be supplying them. Other factories are going to be supplying these new factories being built in our country. All of a sudden, these American factory workers are going to have all kinds of opportunities for job growth. Careers are going to become much more solid. There's going to be less layoffs. There may be layoffs overseas, but there are not going to be layoffs in America. It's a very optimistic time for American manufacturing. It's a wonderful time to be an American factory worker.
Drew, real quick, do we have the workforce? All those jobs that you mentioned, do we have the workforce that's skilled to meet that labor demand?
It's going to be a huge surge in job openings. And this is a good thing because it'll give people alternatives. So they won't necessarily want to be a barista. They won't necessarily want to be a server in a restaurant. It'll give them choices. And these are new choices with much better pay, great career opportunities, 401k, health insurance, which is very commonplace in our industry. Yeah. So it's going to be very good. And we're talking about automotive, industrial, pharmaceutical, all these are going to be coming back into America.
And not going $250,000 in debt for a 4-year college degree that is absolutely useless. Drew Greenblatt, thank you, sir.